Hi, this is Ushio, and welcome back to the Pirate's Fate. And we have done two of the major routes on this game, and I'm pretty sure that there is a third that we can check out. Let's take a look. Okay, here we are. This is kind of the bit of the game where the game really goes in different directions, depending on your decision here. So we've done one route, and everybody survives. We did another route, and Morgana got killed, so we have done the bottom two options. So this guy, Darius, is being held hostage, and we need to do something about the situation. We're going to stay put and follow orders, and we're going to do what Darius tells us to do. Here we go. No rule key. No. I trust my captain, and I'm following his orders. Besides, after seeing what you've done, wouldn't you just kill him either way? You know what? You're right about that. Brock, kill him. Oh, okay. Darius be dead. Okay, he did. What are you waiting for? Kill them all. Take the treasure. Okay, and there's this giant monster that we just befriended in the cave just before this scene. So that's gonna help us get out of this situation. Why are you standing there like idiots? Run. Okay, time to go. Darius, wake up. Say something. He's totally dead. He was the best man I'd ever known. And now that he's dead. Mila, why did you do that? Darius didn't deserve to die. His life was worth more than this. What the hell do we do now? There's only one thing to do. We pick up where Darius left off. We finish his quest together. I don't know if we can. So Darius absolutely dead. Okay, so Mila, our main character, she's gonna change. This game has a whole thing about characters transforming and changing into different forms based on what their personality is going through at that time. And there's like magic involved, obviously. So, okay, here we are. She's changed into this shape. What happened? Did the coin change you somehow? Maybe the coin wanted to express approval of our quest to find its brothers and sisters, and to let us know that we're destined to succeed. We can't let Darius's dream die with him. He wouldn't want that. Whatever just happened, we've got to get back to the ship. You're right, Mila. Darius wouldn't want us to give up. The hunt is still on. Okay, so we are now a crew of 3. We are Mila. We also have Leeko and Morgana. Okay, well, we're almost there. Do you really think we'll find another lead there? I wouldn't ordinarily, but word spreads fast. I'm sure the tavern has attracted a certain notoriety now. We need to stop by to keep an eye on other potential competitors. And if we spot any, what do you plan to do? What if Morgana told you that we're going to kill him right there and then? Hopefully it's not going to come to that. Yeah, so it changes the dynamic completely when a character gets killed off. Before, Morgana got killed off, and he spent much of the game going through Darius's dedication to Morgana and his quest. But now this time, it's the other way around. Morgana is the person left behind. So we shall see how this new dynamic takes us. Yeah, I'm sure she'll show appropriate restraint. She's a bit of a feisty one, so probably not. What are you trying to say, Leeko? I'm saying, with Morgana as captain, well, no one's safe. Not the people we meet, and certainly not the people on this ship. Morgana can't be trusted. She needs our support. She just experienced a devastating loss, Leeko. The last thing she needs is her crew bad-mouthing her. She bad-mouths us all the time. If it bothers you so much, then just don't sink to that level, okay? Morgana is captain. Back at the tavern. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure I'd see you guys again. I'm glad you had so much faith in us, yeah. Oh, you can't blame me for that. You're the first to survive. It's an impressive achievement indeed. Too bad Abigail didn't live to see it. You dread pirates sure do live up to your reputation.
Dread pirates, you say? You're the ones looking for that treasure, aren't you?
Depends. What treasure you talking about, lady? I get it. You want me to prove my knowledge before you share yours. What a clever man you are. I suppose that's why you're captain, am I right? The real captain's here. Who the hell are you? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm Tam-Tam. I've heard of your exploits, and I must say I'm impressed. Don't pretend to like me. Whatever you're selling, we're not buying.
Oh, of course. I should have known you didn't need any help. What use could a crew like yours possibly have for someone like me? I'm only a dashing sailor, a celebrated antiquarian, and a fearless peer to any pirate. Oh, and did I mention? I just happen to have a lead on the next location of the wizard's treasure. But no. You're not interested in that, are you?
What kind of idiots do you think we are? I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. All I wanted to say is, with goals as grand as yours, you might be in need of some help. And perhaps some companionship. Right now, I'm feeling like your corpse would make a nice companion. Okay, maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree on that one. But the coins, I know those you want. Well, whatever you need, it can be yours. For a price, of course. How do we know your information's on the level? We're not going to just blindly trust you and pay up. No need to blind trust. I can take you there myself. What are you saying? I'm saying my price for the treasure is a spot on the ship. I want to join. A slimy huckster like you. We aren't buying your snake oil. I wouldn't let you on my ship to scrub the barnacles. But how else? Well, enough. Leave, now. I'm sure you'll see me again soon. Okay, we chased her away. Alright, let's go. But we just got here. You want to stay and to be gawked and conned by riffraff? Be my guest. I'll be on the ship. We leave at dawn. She's a bit tougher, is our new captain. Back on the ship, though. Sun seems a little more annoying than usual today. Sure, why not? What do you mean, why not? Oh, I forgot. You've got that hat for shade, don't you? Give it to me. What? What was that? Hello? I know you're not surprised to see me. I said we'd see each other again real soon, didn't I? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I stowed away, just like you wanted. Like I wanted. You got a death wish. A death wish? Not quite, but I do have an unquenchable thirst for moving experiences. Stop speaking in riddles. I know how it is. A strange woman walks up to you in a bar. How are you supposed to know if I'm really worthy of joining your crew? I wasn't even able to give you the full story about me. How can you know if I'm a dread pirate at heart? Trust us, you're not. Wow, this was a bad idea. Tam-Tam, it really would have been better if you didn't do this. But only a true dread pirate wouldn't take no for an answer. Only a true dread pirate would sneak on board to show you her commitment and her stealthy skills. That's the most pathetic excuse I've ever heard. Why would you ever think that'd work? I think I know what really happened. You snuck on board to rob us, but before you got to the pilfering, we set sail. You were hoping we wouldn't notice you, and you could just get off at the next stop. Because I'd always want to introduce myself to people I'm going to burgle first, right? I don't think that you're I think you're a thief. Mila, Leeko, check the coins. Make sure she hasn't stolen any. Aren't we all? What is a pirate, after all, if not a thief? Nobody calls me a thief, especially not on my own ship. These guys are not getting on. Walk the plank. I'm sorry, I thought you were hunting for coins. You think you can bargain with me? You really do think I'm a fool, don't you? No bargains, no deals, and no begging. You die. Now. Wait a sec. Mila, don't get in the way. Oh, we need the help. This isn't our way. This isn't our way. Is this what Darius would have done? Just throwing someone off the side of a boat if they cross us? Don't you dare bring him into this. He died because we didn't keep our guard up. I won't let your soft heart put this crew in danger again. Give her a chance to prove her loyalty. If we distrust everyone, we'll never make new allies. She might have been planning to steal, but we should at least check out the lead on the coin. Leeko, not you too. Just when I thought you couldn't get any more worthless. Fine. Start talking, Tam-Tam. Where's it at? They call it Circe's Island. These are the coordinates. and I'm sure the rumours are true. Leeko, plot a course. Mila, keep an eye on the new guest. Wow, what fun your life must be, having to talk sense into that highly strung harpy of a captain all day. I don't like you either. She's doing her best. Don't talk about Captain Morgana that way. She's been through a lot lately. Darling, you really ought to lighten up. Having me around will be in your interest. What are you talking about? I only knew Captain Darius by reputation, but from the stories, he left some big boots to fill. Someday soon, you might. We should make landfall tomorrow. Okay, you two certainly look cozy. We were just discussing the chain of command. Where on it do you fall, Leeko? Oh, well, they call me the cartographer. So this is our dynamic. It's a lot more hostile than what we're used to. Darius's personality is way more laid back.
So this is that island you were telling us about?
No, Leeko. This is the Imperial Palace.
Well, you don't have to be so sarcastic.
I don't have to. But it's so much fun.
It sure is quiet here. Where is everybody? Maybe there isn't anything or anyone here. Maybe Rocky got here first. Or maybe he's lying in wait, getting ready to ambush us. Everyone, be on your guard. So yeah, it's a lot more aggressive, this route. But we are on Circe's island, and she is someone that we will not have to trust. So this could be interesting. So here we go. My children, look at this. We got guests. Pleased to meet you. Call me Circe. Who are you? What brings you to my fair isle? Good to meet you, Circe. I'm Mila. These are my crewmates, Leeko, Morgana, and let's just cut to the chase. My friend here thinks you got something pretty valuable. Go on, take us to it. Kind host, I'm sure you've heard the rumours of a rare coin. Oh, you're one of those. One of what now? Treasure hunters. It's a very dangerous business, you know. We don't mind danger, we look out for each other. Got no choice, we look out for each other, sort of. It might be dangerous, but we're not alone, we've got each other. So, you're just all one big happy family then? I'm glad to hear it. Darling, you might not agree with why we're out here, and that's fine. Is it? We're certainly not asking you to come on board, are we? But the truth is, I heard from a very reliable source that the treasure's here. Why don't we skip the whole song and dance and cut to the chase? Very well. Your source was correct. I've got one of the coins somewhere on the island. Then turn it over now. What my captain means to say is, I'm sure we can come to some sort of an arrangement for the thing. I don't need a translator, and don't haggle, we're pirates. Oh, I'll be happy to give you the coin. But first, I ask that you spend an evening with me. I don't get many visitors these days, you know. Spend the whole night out here in the wilderness? I hope that's your idea of a joke. Hardly. No chance. Sounds fun. Do it. We don't get to see nature in all her glory very often. This sounds like an enchanting way to spend an evening. It seems a pretty small price to pay for a coin. Shut up, Leeko. We're the Dread Pirates. We don't do dinner dates. Give me the coin if you know what's good for you. I certainly can't stop you from killing me. But after you do that, you'll waste months digging around in the dirt. It's quite a large island, isn't it? I'll leave you to think it over. I'll go gather some of the harvest's bounty. Don't you wander far. She's so not threatened by having a knife pulled on her. Okay, so if you think she knows where the treasure is, I've got a map to sell you. Wait, just a second ago, you said spending a night here was a small price to pay. Now you're suddenly not even sure that she has the coin at all. Well, what I meant to say is if she did have it, then, don't worry. I'm sure if you bicker some more, it's bound to turn up. Your wisecracks aren't going to cut it, Tam-Tam. You know the deal. The treasure or your life. Oh, get a hold of yourself. I'm the captain. Tell me where the treasure is now. Wow, how silly of me, forgetting that I'm clairvoyant. Look, I told you I knew where it was, but not the precise spot. If you don't know exactly where, how can you be sure it's still there? Or for that matter, someone else hasn't taken it and left? If you doubt Circe has it, Leeko, let's go see if there's someone else out here. Unless you're busy with something else. Do you want to join? Go ahead if you want. I don't think we'll find anything. There's nothing here except those animals in the distance. There are a lot of animals. And Circe's done some stuff to make that happen that way. You're not afraid of them, are you? I mean, of course not. We all evolved from them, didn't we? So there's no need to be afraid of them, right? Right. So Morgana's not confident around animals like that. Okay. So we're going to spend the night on Circe's island. And obviously shit's going to go down. Enjoying your watercress soup? Yeah, you bet. They're a favourite among my children too. Are your children going to be joining us for dinner then? I've already fed them. The animals, that is. I call them my children because I've got nobody else looking out for them, you know. Talk about a big job. There must be at least one of every type of animal here. Well, not every type. So there's really nobody else on the island but you? That's right. We're all on our own out here, but I like it that way. You like being stranded on a deserted rock with a bunch of wild animals? Oh yeah, but I'm sure you didn't come here to hear me ramble on and on about my life. Why not tell me about your exciting adventures at sea? I'd love to. We've had, well... Wait, let me see if I can tell the story for you. Oh, okay. You've experienced fatigue, misery, tragedy. Every day you have to grapple with difficult questions. You long to rest, and yet your work is never over. I'm right, aren't I? I wouldn't quite say it's all that bad. That's rich coming from you. This one never met a problem that didn't deserve a noisy complaint. Hey, that's not fair. You see what I mean? All I said is it wasn't that bad. Oh, it isn't? You said that you don't fear danger because you look out for each other, but how loyal can pirates really be? How do you know the person standing next to you wouldn't stab you in the back for an extra share of the coin? What are you, a shepherd or something? You'll never really understand what it's like out there. I think what Circe meant to say was, I don't care what she meant. We heard her out, and I've had about enough gross soup to last me a lifetime. Circe, do you have the coin or not? Well, the evening isn't over yet. Of course it isn't, because you don't have it, do you? You were lying the whole time. The three of us are returning to our ship. The three? You heard me. We're leaving immediately. Mila, Leeko, that's an order. What about me? Lucky for you, I'm in the generous mood. Instead of killing you like I promised, I've decided to leave you here. Feel free to stay here until another ship is foolish enough to take you away, or for the rest of your life, whatever comes first. Let's move out. What a ship of fools you are. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave. What? Hey, nobody tells me what to do. I mean, I can't allow you to go for the sake of your safety. High tide tonight. There are many sharp reefs near the coast. I couldn't ask you to disembark during darkness. I implore you, wait until dawn to set sail. Fine. In the meantime, I'm heading back to the ship. My crew will be joining me. That obviously doesn't include you, Tam-Tam. Sleep on that creaky old boat in your dreams, Morgana. I'll be enjoying the fresh air tonight. Me too. Why? Oh, I get it. You're trying to get a last call with her, now that we're dumping her here, aren't you? Pathetic. What? No, of course not. Actually, I just wanted more soup. Morgana kind of demeans everyone. Yeah, right. Like anyone could stomach more of that puke. Mila, you come in. I'll stand guard. I want to find the coin. I want soup too. We came for the coin, so let's go with that. I'm still holding out hope that we'll find what we were looking for. Sometimes interesting things turn up when you least expect it. Sounds like something Darius would have said. Good night, Mila. Here's your soup, Leeko. I'm impressed that you like it. It's not a taste for the faint of heart. Tam-Tam, Mila, do you want seconds too? Oh, sweet of you to ask, but no, I'm a little tired. I'm going to go turn in. Don't you have a tent or a sleeping bag or something? Who would need any of that on a warm night like this? Sleep under the stars tonight, I insist. Do not trust. A cartographer. Your opinions must carry a lot of weight with the crew. Well, not really. It's gotten a lot worse since Morgana became captain. Okay, why's that? Well, she doesn't give respect to anybody easily, but it's more than that. I know she hadn't supported the choice in bringing me on board in the first place. How dreadful. A man as glorious as you, reduced to the least valuable member of the crew. You ought to be captain. More than that, a king. Fat chance of that ever happening. On the contrary, my dear, I can make it happen. You can? I can do it, and more. How would you like to be a big and powerful, feared and respected individual? What do I have to do? It's quite easy. Picture a spirit animal in your mind. A big, powerful wolf, perhaps. Wouldn't it be nice to be like that? You've got no idea. Okay, so we're just having a nap here. Take my hand and hold still. Okay, here comes Leeko. She got that evil magic shit. Okay, he gone big. Leave him alone. Yeah, he's pretty massive. Fine. Leeko, what is going on? Huge. Amazing. Circe, what did you do? I don't know. Wasn't supposed to happen. It's never happened when I set any of my other children free. Grab my hand again. I'm sure I'll get it right the second time. Your children? Setting them free? Is that what you've been doing here? Your children? They were all guests on the island. You turned them into the animals, didn't you? That's not true. Can't be true, right? Leeko, you were least among the pirates, but once I'm finished with you, you'll be king of the beasts. What's all this shouting about? Can't a girl get no sleep? Oh, my, what happened? Circe, she did something to Leeko. I'm sorry about this, Circe, but I've got to check your pockets. Don't be sorry about it. Don't you dare do that. That's it. Robber. You were carrying it around the whole time. I told you we'd find it here, didn't I? You poor fools. You're hunting the coins, but you have no idea how they really work, do you? Our former captain Darius said they can make the world a better place. And that's what I'm doing. I'm restoring us back to the noble savages we once were. I'm liberating life from the shackles of knowledge. Can you not see that? Darling, all I see is a crazy woman. We've got to get back to the ship. You expect Leeko to tuck his tail between his legs and go back to that hellhole where nobody respects him? I mean, you two, go on ahead. Oh, darling, you're joking. Leeko, we're not going to leave you here. There's no joke here. His liberation from his cruel life is at hand. And if you had any sense, you should all be next. What about everybody else? What about free will? Leeko, buddy, we need you. I know being with us isn't easy, but we need you. Why? What good am I? I'm no pirate. Your value isn't determined by your skills alone. I want you on my ship because I value your advice, your sense of humour. I want you to be there because you're my friend. Really? Yeah. You're all as blind as can be. Leeko needs my help. No, Circe, I don't. Mila, I can't believe how foolish I've been. Let's go. So, revenge? Last time, we kind of blew up the whole island. But I do like this revenge thing. I'm fed up with seeing this woman messing us about. She must be stopped. Just to be clear, you believe everyone is better off as a wild animal, right? Of course. I wonder if you really do believe that. What do you think we've been arguing about the whole time? Then I suppose you wouldn't mind being transformed into one yourself, right? I mean, well, I need to remain myself to continue my work. They say a great leader leads by example. I'm sure if you're right about this, others will happily follow you. Now, hold on to the coin. Think of a spirit animal. No, you can't make me do that. What's the matter? Don't you have the courage of your own convictions? I suspected as much. But you're wrong, Circe. I can indeed make you. Tam-Tam. If she's not a wild animal in the next 30 seconds, well, you know what to do. Right. You mean you're gonna... correct. 29, 28. We're gonna count this thing down. Okay, she turned into a cat. I thought you said it was a horrible thing to do to someone. It's the most humane way of stopping her from harming others. Or would you have preferred that we ran her through with a sword? Or you can tear out her throat with your new claws. What? No, of course not. I didn't think so then. Let's go. That's it, we sorted out Circe. And we got the coin, and that should prove Tam-Tam's worth to Morgana. Back on board. Mila, you fool, look out behind you. It's just me, Morgana. What? Circe tried to turn him into a wild animal. Fortunately, I intervened. She did what? Wow. Yeah, you were quite right not to trust her. But there was someone who you should have trusted all along, darling. Moi. What are you getting at? We've got the coin. What? I led us straight to it, just like I promised. You got lucky. But Captain, you said... Shut up, Leeko. Just look at yourself, Leeko. You don't have to take that shit from her anymore. You got something you want to say, Tam-Tam? I want to hear it. I was telling Leeko that I wanted to hear what he had to say. Leeko knows his place. You should learn yours. What was that? I didn't quite hear you down there. What I said was... You know what? You go ahead. Finish your little thought. If it wasn't for Tam-Tam and Mila, I wouldn't have come back at all. You mentioned, Captain, that I should learn my place. I assume that means, as per our agreement, that I'm going to join the crew. I never agreed to that. I only agreed not to kill you. I should abandon you on the island for all the trouble you've caused. Thanks to me, you've acquired not only a coin, but also valuable information on how they're used. But no, you don't want me. I guess I'll go with, what's his name, Rourke instead, and lead him to the spoils. Given the rumours about this place, he's likely to swing by this island sooner or later. You've made your point. Fine, welcome aboard. Leeko, do you want to give her the tour? Gladly.
Mila, come with me to the captain's quarters. You and I have a lot to talk about. I've put off something important, and now that we've got a new crew member, I really can't wait anymore. The ship needs a first mate. It's important to have a chain of command to respect. Of course, except for me, nobody here's a real pirate. You've got a liar, a coward, and you. You were the one that rescued Leeko and stopped Circe, just like I would have done. I think my choice is pretty clear.
Okay. Doesn't Leeko have seniority? It's about time. I'll do my best. What about Leeko? Leeko's been here a whole year longer than me, hasn't he? I wouldn't want him to feel passed over. Leeko? Oh, come on. When has he ever had a spine? Seems like he did today. That was just because Tam-Tam goaded him. I wouldn't make her first mate if this was a two-person crew. Okay, so this is our new crew. Darius is dead, Morgana is captain, and we are underway on a new adventure. But for now, this is Usho signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.